After years of worldwide war, a single corporation rises to power and promises an age of prosperity enforced by its army of robots, the Peacekeepers. But something's not quite right. Rumors of people horribly altered by genetic experiments. Stories of Peacekeeper robots going berserk, creating chaos and destruction. And, while most of the world ignores these stories, a handful of young heroes decide to check things out for themselves. You control the heroes in this fast-paced, oh, that's funny, action-packed, it's also funny, fight to the finish. Get comfortable with each character's awesome special moves, but learn your enemies too, because you'll have to fight your way past hundreds of them before you uncover the secret of the Peacekeepers. Many different paths and endings, play time and time again without seeing them all. Up to 4 people can play at the same time. Multiplayer adapter required. Incredible versus mode complete with weapons, customized backgrounds, and records. Records, guys. You believe it? This is The Peacekeepers from Jail Co., released in 1994. Released in 94, part of the Rushing Beat franchise, because that's a thing, I guess. It's the third and final game in the Rushing Beat trilogy, following Rival Turf and Brawl Brothers. Oh, okay. Although the 3 were localized as unrelated titles in North America. That makes sense. The game distinguishes itself from the rest of the series by shifting focus from the 2 main characters, Doug and Rick, and adds a variety of new features, including new special attacks, branching gameplay, and multiple endings. Like the previous games, it features various changes from the original Japanese version. The story was altered, as were aspects of the game's presentation and gameplay. It's your basic 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up, just like Final Fight and all them other ones. I don't... the characters are weird. The fighting is weird. It's weird. It's a Jailco beat 'em up. They're usually weird. I don't have any reception data, but there's some interesting localization data. The US obviously modified several things, simplifying the special moves, removing most of the music, and changing the story entirely. The Western version severs all ties to the previous game, which was a Hull 1 reference. There is a character that looks very similar to Lord J from Brawl Brothers. If he's defeated by Norton, Norton will ask if he's Lord J, and the guy will say he was once known by that name. Many of the character and place names in the North American versions are derived from esoteric, real-world culinary sources. Includes the villain Iago. The weakest and most prolific enemy in the early stages is known as Fnord, from the Robert Anton Wilson book, The Illuminatus Trilogy. Levels whose naming conventions include stage Stalag 17, which takes place in Ruin Deutschland Moldova Labs, the street level Snake Plissken Avenue from the Kurt Russell character, Osmandius Island from the Shelley poem, Roy D. Tutto Hospital, which features a misspelling of Ray D. Tutto, which was Robin Williams' pseudonym in the Baron Munchausen movie, a pirate dock known as Agrajag Cavern, is named for a minor character in the radio version of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and Allen Bradley Airport is likely a reference to Bruce Boxleitner's character from Tron. 2 poems are also referenced: the final stage, Abandon All Hope, Ye Who Enter Here, from the Divine Comedy, and a text showing in Flynn's ending is a quote from a T.S. Eliot poem, The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. That is a lot of weird stuff to have put in this game.